Hey everybody, it's Ben in Beta, and today I'm going to be teaching Misty, my wife, how to use rinseless wash and wash a vehicle because she just recently purchased a new to her vehicle that she's going to take care of. And we have a weird living situation at the moment where she's living in another state, so she's going to take care of that while she's there. And she saw me doing rinseless videos and said, wait, you can wash your vehicle without a hose?
Yeah, I was a little concerned that nobody had told me about this, considering all the detailing videos that he's done, that he didn't share this information with me until recently, knowing that I park on the road. To wash my car currently is dragging a hose out through the yard, through a fence. Not great situation.
And I didn't know she was actually trying to wash her car there. I thought she was just taking it through a car wash. I also didn't know a whole lot about rinseless at the time, and I know a lot more now. I'm not an expert by any means, but I know enough to be dangerous and actually to get a vehicle clean. So I'm going to teach her how to do this today. She's going to ask questions along the way in case other people want to know how to use rinseless wash on their vehicle. And just so you can see, the vehicle is fairly dirty. And the reason for that is that it snowed outside. And we had about 10 inches of snow yesterday morning. Mountains are looking pretty beautiful. And right here next to us, we have big piles of snow. You know, it's not the dirtiest ever, but this is what it's like when you live in a place that gets snow. So you've got some road salt on there and some other stuff. So she's going to learn how to basically wash the vehicle with rinseless wash. So a couple important things for you, Misty, for rinseless wash. I have here 4 gallons of water, and inside here I also have a grit guard. And that will help trap the dirt down on the bottom. There are lots of different ones on the market. This is the one that came with this particular bucket. But we want to get the dilutions right with the rinseless. That's the actual most important thing. And so this is 4 gallons, and we're going to be using cleanbypan today. And on the bottle, it tells you it's 256 to 1, which means 1 ounce of product for every 2 gallons. We have 4 gallons. So there's 4 gallons of water in there. So that means we're going to be using 2 ounces. We're going to also be using this multi-sprayer from IK. This is not a foam sprayer, this is their multi-sprayer, and it is different. It doesn't really foam because rinseless isn't necessarily meant to foam. You can foam it, but in this case, we're not gonna do that. But it looks a little different than the IK foamer. And so we're gonna be using that today. And for our wash media, we're gonna be using the DIYDetail Legacy Sponge. And you can see I have used it a few times and haven't gotten all the staining out of it, but it works really well for this. So she's going to learn how to use this and use a sponge similar to this, if not this sponge. Because this vehicle's in the sun right now, you can use rinseless in the sun, which you shouldn't do with a lot of other things, but you can do that. So we're going to do it kind of a section at a time. And after each section's done, we're going to spray a little of this ceramic gloss on here and spray a little bit on the vehicle as well, and then wipe it down. And then that's going to leave a little topper on top of the 5-year coating that I have on my vehicle as well. When she gets back to California, she's basically going to be repeating those same steps. Let's see how well she does with some of those instructions. During this time, I'm going to be filming and helping her out. All right, so before we get started, I'm going to see if she has any questions. So let's turn this around and see what she has to ask.
All right, what am I measuring this into this with?
That's a pretty solid question. I have a tool for that. All right, so my tool for that is this little measuring cup, which can be ounces or milliliters. And you can notice 2 ounces basically is right at the top. It's a pop top on this one. So just make sure it's closed, put your finger over top of it, shake it up good. It's always good to do some shaking. All right, 2 ounces. Smell it. It smells really good.
Dope.
Oh, you're spilling it. Put it in the bucket. Yep, that's where it goes. Now you can definitely smell it because it'll be all over your gloves.
And maybe my arm.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and mix this up then a little bit too. So come on down this way. So you want to kind of rinse this out if you can and get that mixed in really good.
Do you want me to do it?
Yep. That's good. See, it's all milky, so we know it's mixing in pretty good. Now that we've done that, one of the tips here is normally, because it's 256 to 1, trying to fill this something that's smaller up is really hard, but we know this is 256 to 1, so all we have to do is dunk this sprayer in here, fill it up to maybe about a liter or so, something like that. Good. That's good right there.
Okay.
All right. Then you're going to put your top back on.
It's like a game. Okay.
Make sure it's nice and tight. All right, in the back here, this is basically like a safety, so you can't push it right now. Okay. So now you can pump it up if you wanted to.
How many pumps do I give it?
This will start to kind of, the valve will actually start to kind of like hiss a little bit, and you know you're at enough there.
I got muscles. That's the squeaking sound it's supposed to make.
We're getting pretty close, I think. There we go. I think I heard it.
Yep.
Okay, it's good.
Okay.
All right, so now it's going to be ready to spray. We're going to start on the top of the vehicle. What's important is to try to spray just what you're going to do and not overspray too much, or at least don't spray something you've already done, because then you have to go back and do it again. And you need to dunk your sponge, so let's come back. Watch, the sponge is right behind you there. So you're going to dunk it in good, get it good, and then you're going to bring it back out. You don't want a lot of product on there, so you actually want to wring it out. So it's just a little wet. That's good, right there. And then you're going to do one side until it's dirty, and then flip it and do the other side, and just nice and straight. Just straight lines is what you want to make in this case. Yep. Good. So what are you doing right now?
Okay, I am making straight lines back and forth with my sponge.
Just make sure you hit everything good, and that's fine. And then, is it dirty?
No.
Not too bad. All right, you can move down. We can move you down a little bit if you need to. The top of the vehicle might not be as bad.
Eek. Not very tall.
You don't want to put your sponge on something that is not wet first. That's why we're using that multi-sprayer, to make sure that that it's wet. This half that you can reach, that's good.
I think I just sprayed myself.
Okay. At least it smells good, right? That's good. All right.
Now up and down or back and forth?
Either way, it doesn't matter. Just flip the sponge over now, because yeah, there you go. And just make sure you get all the paint and everything, so like the
This?
chisel and everything, yeah.
I don't know what a chisel is.
That's the part where the cameras and the brake light are. Good. So now we can put
That's
that in
dirtier.
Yep, so let's go over and wring it out. All that should come right out as you just dunk it in and bring it back out. It was dirty, but that side's nice and clean.
Okay.
All right, so next stage is going to be, we want to go ahead and do this part.
From this top back?
Yep. So you're going to spray the towel. That's good. One spray up on top.
Do I start from the top?
Yep, let's press it in, good. And then you're just going to drag it over the section you just did. Just drag it nice and easy.
But it's not covering all of it.
Then we'll come back over what we have to come over.
Where do I put the pressure?
There's no pressure at all. You're just going to grab the end of it and drag. Yep, that end, and you would drag it toward the back. Yep, just see how it's perfectly dry.
Weird.
Yep. So now you might want to move your thing so you don't fall off and die, or get that section that you didn't get really quick while you're in that spot. You can just drag it right back towards that.
Will it streak?
Nope. So how much pressure?
No real pressure.
That's right. Pretty easy?
Pretty easy. Do I have to change the towel to a different
You do
side?
not. Nope. You can make it smaller and quarter it if you want to,
So
but
spray this on the window?
spray just one spray in the window.
Okay.
Okay?
And then just...
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Come on down, and then you can do the next section all on your own.
What section?
Whatever section. You just want to go top
this?
down normally?
So that I can now do this
Correct.
side section.
You check her work. Looks pretty darn good. And that's nice and clean up there now. All right, where are you going to go next?
Should I do the top?
Yeah, you always want to do top to bottom. So you would want to start up like here and like do maybe like either one of these doors. It doesn't matter, and then go down.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's getting wet.
Definitely getting wet.
I mean, I see it on the car, but not
Yep.
on the window.
That's under.
Okay.
Good. Now this one you might have to rinse that a little bit more because it's really dirty towards the bottom, especially as you get to the bottom. And then the window you can do like a hat, like make sure you get it good in the window. Yeah, good. You can go like a little box. That's perfect. Well done. How dirty is your sponge? Not too bad. Good. You can get over the top of that. Yeah, there you go. Good. I think you missed right there.
Where? Here?
Yep. Might want to switch it over now too. Anyway.
Ew, it's dirty.
Yep. Okay, wash it out.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, looks good. Do you want to get the black thing as long as you sprayed it anyway?
I'm gonna get this too.
Get the bottom really good. Smell good?
Yeah.
All right, now we dry it.
Now, do I have to put more on the towel? Or do I just spray the...
Just one spray towel just to be good, probably. Okay.
Should I just do one section or all the way
You
down?
can do it all the way down. That's good, that's plenty. Probably more than you needed.
Now, should I drag top down or side to side?
Whatever works for you. Get all the way to the top though. There's probably a little bit of product on top. Good. Notice.
Why is it so streaky on the windows?
Does that look better than it did before?
Yes.
I think we start on the other side. And all we're doing is kind of just buffing that out. So I think less ceramic gloss spray on the next one. That's not bad. So, yep. So you can take the other side of your towel then and just kind of go over that section just to buff out anything else you might have missed. Okay. It's clearly the difference between the two panels, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you liking this so far?
Not too bad. Oh, I forgot to wash it.
But that's okay. We made a mistake. So let's go ahead and spray it back on there and wash it. And we'll not use that towel again. I'll get you another towel.
Shoot. Sorry.
That's okay. We're learning. Easier, harder than you thought it was going to be?
It's easier. I like that it doesn't require a hose. So what happens? Okay, now I've got like bird poop or something. So now do I scrub
This is
it?
not bird poop. This is a scratch.
Oh.
So you don't have to worry about it. Bird poop or bugs, you just want to go over it a bunch of times. You don't want to put any more pressure on it. It should be zero pressure with the sponge. You just want to go over it a bunch of times. That's it. Just keep spraying it till it comes off. And if you have to, you can use something like All Clean on one of those too. That'll break down the bird poop. But it looks pretty good. You're doing a good job. Any big lessons you've learned so far?
There's an order to the product.
An order?
Don't forget to wash it first.
Use the sponge before you wipe it off.
Yes. On my size car, how many towels should I be using during a rinseless?
You probably would only really need one towel, maybe like one big towel, but like I usually have 3, just in case. Because on the door panels, a smaller towel is nice. It's easier to do, but in yours, that big towel I was showing you, that one will do like the whole entire top and the hood and everything like that without a problem.
I keep getting overspray on my windows.
You can always cover it with your hand too.
What happens if I forget to wipe it off?
You just need to get it wet again. That's it. Wait.
What?
You just sprayed on with a multi-sprayer,
Then I forgot to wash.
Yes.
Again. I think my thing's losing pressure.
Pump it back up.
What does it mean when it makes this noise?
It's almost out.
That's okay, because I'm using the last little bit. Now, do you rinse those out like you do the other rigs before you wash them?
I do because we put the ceramic gloss on it. So yes, if you didn't use ceramic gloss, it wouldn't matter, but because we put ceramic gloss on these towels, we should rinse them. All right, so tell me what you thought of your first rinseless wash.
Easier than I thought. Impressive that it doesn't use a lot of water, and looks as clean as if we would have washed it with a hose and rinsed and washed. And I'm drier than I normally am when I wash a car.
So it was fun to wash the vehicle with you. I enjoyed that. I don't know if you enjoyed it as much, but I hope you did. Now you know how to do it for your vehicle though, so I'm happy about that. I hope you are too.
I just won't be taking any videos of myself doing it.
No, that's totally fair. Nothing wrong with that. But if you have questions about how to do rinseless, leave them in the comments and we can answer those questions. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video if needed. Also, these videos do take a lot of time and effort to make, so please hit that subscribe button, like this video if you found it helpful, share it out with somebody who might also find it helpful, or maybe a female.
And ladies, the products work great in the house. So we tested that out yesterday.
Yes, we also used rinseless wash and the all clean in the house yesterday. Did a bunch of cleaning with that. It works really well. So if you're looking for something that you can do lots of different stuff with, these are some pretty good products for that too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember, live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time. Bye.